Today, I've got a new and possibly improved feline-based origin called Feline Origins Plus, created by Dan's clone. The feline origin's always been interesting to me, mainly because it's like one of those ones that has a few weird quirks. The majority of the other origins have the ability to be played solo on your own with mostly no problems. I mean, the 𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼 does have a few issues with the whole needing to make it to the overworld kind of thing, but that's entirely possible. The feline's always got that one quirk, that one interesting quirk, and that's the lacked ability to be able to mine stone once there's 3 individual pieces around it. Now, this might not seem like too much of an issue to deal with, but let's say you're underground in a massive cave. This kind of gets rid of the ability to properly strip mine, as well as many other things. Effectively speaking, you can't mine on your own. Someone else will probably have to mine for you because you continuously lack the ability to mine. The Feline Plus origin, it's slightly different. When you have this starter pack installed, you can still use the normal Feline origin, so you don't have to worry about that too much. But anyway, going to Feline Plus, the first change becomes obvious. You can actually mine these blocks. Now, very noticeably, it's at a very, very slow speed in comparison to the block that doesn't have stone adjacent. But this first little change here is just, I think, honestly speaking, I like it. I feel like it just gives this origin an ability to be more solo friendly to the people who want to play with this origin on their own and not in a multiplayer server. Make sure to check your sub button down below and make sure you subscribe. YouTube unsubscribes people a lot of the time, so if you think you're subscribed, just double check. It'd be highly appreciated. Feline Plus, this is a 2-impact origin. These mecha-holic creatures always land safely on their feet and scare away creepers with their cat-like appearance. Weak Arms Plus, unless affected by resistance, mining speed is greatly decreased when breaking natural stone adjacent to 3 or more natural stones. As I said, that's a change that I feel like is just such a necessary thing for this to be at least somewhat solo friendly. And just to make it clear, I understand why the feline origin's the way it is. It's a little confusing to me half the time, but I also understand why. Milk Lover. Drinking milk gives you resistance for 60 seconds. Now, as the other ability says, if you have resistance on, it disables the ability. So let's grab ourselves a milk quickly. Grab ourselves a milk bucket, taking a sip, and then you can mine these blocks at the normal regular speed as you should normally, instead of at the slower speed. And again, resistance for 60 seconds, and all you need is a bucket of milk. Strong Ankles. Your walking jump height is 2 blocks high, but is normal when sneaking or sprinting. Normally, when you're just moving around, you can jump up to 2 blocks high. When you're sprinting, you only jump 1 block high instead, making it so you don't have ridiculously high jumps that you may or may not want. Also, when you're sneaking, your jumps are also just a normal height. We'll get back to the sneaking thing a little later, and it's little quirks that come with this origin. Acrobatics. You never take fall damage no matter which height you fall from. Effectively, you jump up. We jump up here. Boing, boing. And then let's just jump all the way down. Now, you hear the noise there of the fall damage or the breaking of your legs, but I took absolutely no damage. Again, it's just because this origin is built to be a cat. Cats don't take fall damage. They always land on their feet and therefore don't take damage, so you don't take damage. Velvet Paws. Your footsteps don't cause any vibrations which could be picked up otherwise by nearby life forms. This is where the whole sneaking thing is. The beauty of the sneaking. Let's do something quickly here. The beauty of this is that you don't cause vibrations whatsoever, at least via your movement. Again, jumping is dangerous. Sneak falling is fine. This is why the sneak of 1 height block jumps is a thing, so you don't have ridiculously high jumps that could be problematic. But you can basically walk around. As long as you're smart about things, you've got nothing much to worry about, because your natural vibrations of walking isn't going to cause activations of skulk sensors, so you can walk around naturally. But keep in mind, it's in your best mind to shift jump, just so you don't accidentally cause extra vibrations which don't normally get stopped. As you can see, as we walk up to these skulk sensors over here, nothing's happening. But I've mentioned this in other videos before, this ability is a bit weird in how it works. It deactivates the sensors, but according to the people who've been coding these different origins, like the multiple different people I've talked to, there's a weird quirk with it, that despite the fact you move vibrations entirely, you can't remove that vibration. You can't remove the vibration that occurs when you step on top of a skulk sensor. So always keep that in mind. You can walk around them perfectly fine. Jumping around them is a bit dangerous, always hold shift when you do that. But the moment you walk on top of one, it's when you might cause some issues for yourself. Now the other thing you may have noticed with this origin is that I've got some slightly better night vision. It's not amazing night vision, but it gives me the ability to see a little bit better, especially in the deep dark, making it easier for me to just explore around. Cat-like appearance. Creepers are scared of you and will only explode if you attack them first. And here's another fun thing. We all know how cats are to creepers and creepers are to cats. Creepers just don't like cats. Straight up, absolutely no go. They will always ignore them. So let's go to creative mode here. That's a spectator. Let's go to creative mode here. Let's grab ourselves some green eggs and go back to survival mode. And you see, he's running away. Put another one down, he starts running away. Creepers will automatically run away from you as a feline origin. But, as said before, if you hit one, then they'll come and chase you down. But it'll only be that one creeper. Otherwise, they'll leave you alone. It's kind of just a nicety that creepers will automatically leave you alone unless you hit them. But even then, after a while of you hitting them, they'll start to walk away or walk towards you. Like, this one's acting a little weird now that I've hit it. Because I hit it before, but now he doesn't like me anymore. It's just a very nicety to it. It means that you're not going to get snuck up upon by a creeper because they don't like you. They're going to run away every single time. Just be wary. You hit one, he's going to implode. You see, creepers don't like being touched. But as I said, you move away for a bit, or you do this, or you do that. Like, he does wear off. So if you actually hit one, you just need to move away for a bit, and then he will stop chasing you. It's very weird. Except for the fact that he still imploded when I went near him, he just refused to chase me. I don't know, creepers act in a very strange way in how they're mechanicked. Oh, and I suppose the last thing to keep in mind is you have 9 hearts because, oh, you're a cat, 9 lives. I said this in another, I think I said this to the 𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼 origin. It's such a silly thing to call your hearts 9 lives because effectively it's actually 18 hit points instead of 20, but I don't know. That's its own thing. If you're watching this video when it comes out, I'll most likely be streaming over on Twitch/𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼, so come join me over there. We're playing some Minecraft Dungeons this Sunday night, and make sure to click this video on screen now, and let me know if you want to see more of the Origin Plus mods. Anyway, bye bye!